I'm Jim Greer, President of Accredited Drug Testing. Today we're on location at a seaport to discuss the United States Coast Guard's drug and alcohol testing regulations, commonly referred to as 46 CFR Parts 4, 5, and 16. The United States Coast Guard has adopted the Department of Transportation's drug and alcohol testing requirements in certain aspects, including requirements to drug test crew members that hold safety-sensitive positions, vessel operators, and mariners. In today's video, we will discuss who has to comply with the United States Coast Guard's drug testing requirements, what those requirements are, and attempt to answer frequently asked questions by vessel operators, crew members, and mariners throughout the United States. We hope this video will be informative. Let's now look at the United States Coast Guard's drug and alcohol testing requirements. These requirements are governed by 46 CFR Parts 4, 5, and 16. Prior to 9/11/2001, the United States Coast Guard was a part of the U.S. Department of Transportation. But after 9/11, the U.S. Coast Guard became part of Homeland Security. However, they continued to adopt and comply with DOT's drug and alcohol testing requirements in most cases. Now let's look at the differences. First, all persons regulated by the United States Coast Guard drug and alcohol testing program must successfully pass a DOT drug test. But in addition to the result being provided to the U.S. Coast Guard, the test must be accompanied by a form called 719P that must be completed by the medical review officer. Simply having the test result and sending to the Coast Guard will not comply. You must have that additional form completed by the medical review officer, commonly referred to as the MRO. In addition, all U.S. Coast Guard safety-sensitive people, such as crew members, vessel operators, captains, and officers, must also be actively enrolled in a U.S. Coast Guard-approved DOT Consortium, commonly referred to as a random testing program. This random testing program has an exception, as it does not test for alcohol annually as other DOT modes do, but it does randomly test for drugs. In fact, it's 25% annually as of 2018. This could change based on the U.S. Department of Transportation's formula of positive tests and negative tests as it compared to the year before. So the United States Coast Guard, while complying with most DOT regulations, does have a few exceptions. You must have the 719 form completed when you submit your DOT drug test, and you must also be actively enrolled in a U.S. Coast Guard consortium that does not test for alcohol but does test for drugs. It is my hope that this video has provided valuable information which will assist you in complying with the United States Department of Transportation drug and alcohol testing requirements. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the ever-changing DOT drug and alcohol testing requirements. Thank you.